see right here?
It's just because, like, I don't feel icy. I just don't feel like it's there, you know, which is really just, it's unfortunate, you know, but
Sister Wives Robyn Brown preventing the Brown family from healing? As the dust settles from Sister Wives season 19, one thing is painfully clear. Healing is proving elusive for the Brown family, and much of that seems to circle back to Robyn Brown. The season was split into two emotionally charged parts. The first followed the fallout from the unraveling of Kody Brown's plural marriages. Meri, Janelle, and Christine all left him, leaving Robyn the last woman standing in what used to be a shared marital structure. The second half carried a more somber weight, chronicling the family's grief following the devastating loss of Janelle and Kody's son, Garrison Brown, who died by suicide in March 2024. But it was the four-part tell-all that truly laid bare just how deep the fractures run, and how Robyn, whether knowingly or not, continues to pour salt into the wounds. A refusal to see the obvious. During the tell-all, host Sukanya Suki Krishnan asked Robyn the question that's been circling for years: does she think Kody favors her? To fans and family alike, the answer is obvious. Kody's preferential treatment of Robyn has been the root of resentment that eventually tore the family apart. But Robyn? She denied it. Again. Her awkward response to being called Kody's sacred cow by Janelle? Moo. I don't know. Whatever. I don't care. That shrugging off of real concerns that have been voiced repeatedly by Kody's other wives and even his children, feels tone-deaf at best, and deeply damaging at worst. Robyn's refusal to acknowledge the truth of the dynamic isolates her further and continues to obstruct any meaningful reconciliation between Kody and the rest of the family. As the seasons have shown, healing requires ownership. Until Robyn stops playing coy and starts owning the impact her presence and relationship with Kody have had, real closure is unlikely. The illusion of family restoration. Another pattern that's grown increasingly frustrating? Robyn's persistent belief, or insistence, that Kody's broken relationships can somehow be salvaged. Despite everything that's transpired, she keeps clinging to the idea that a full family reunion is still on the table. In doing so, she's not just grasping at straws, she's dragging Kody along with her into delusion. By encouraging him to keep reaching back toward wives who've clearly moved on, Robyn perpetuates a cycle that prevents forward movement. It's a narrative that no longer serves the OG3, or the children trying to find peace in the aftermath of so much division. And Kody, who still seems to hang on Robyn's every word, isn't helping matters either. A history rewritten in real time. Long before Robyn entered the picture, the Brown family functioned as a unified, if complex, polygamist household. With her arrival came a visible shift, not just in dynamics, but in direction. And when the tell-all demanded hard answers, Robyn either dodged them or responded with vague, deflective remarks. No accountability. No recognition of her role in the unraveling. That silence speaks volumes. It's become a wall between her and any path forward with Kody's former wives or his children, many of whom have voiced disappointment, even anger, over how Robyn and Kody conducted themselves during and after the family's collapse. Lavish lifestyles and lost trust. Then there's the money, an issue that continues to stoke resentment across the family. When the family invested in the Coyote Pass property, a last-ditch effort to hold the polygamist dream together, Robyn and Kody claimed the largest share. They later outfitted their home with luxury features like a heated driveway. Now, they reside in a 7,884 square foot mansion worth $2.1 million in Flagstaff, Arizona. Meanwhile, the rest of the family, especially the OG3 and their kids, watched this from the sidelines, excluded from luxury, left wondering how shared money had been used, and for whose benefit. Their concerns weren't whispered either. Mykelti and Gwen Brown, among others, have publicly questioned Robyn and Kody's spending, pointing to a stark difference between how the couple lives now versus how the family used to operate when unity mattered. Dolls, designer clothes, extravagant purchases, while the rest of the Browns made do, Robyn and Kody built a castle on the ruins of a dream they once all shared. The bottom line. Robyn Brown may not have broken the Brown family all by herself, but she sure isn't helping put the pieces back together. Her refusal to acknowledge favoritism, her relentless push for a fantasy reunion, her evasiveness during interviews, and her complicity in the couple's lavish spending have made her a symbol of everything that went wrong. And until Robyn stops pretending the damage isn't real, Sister Wives won't just be a show about a fractured family. It'll be a long-running case study in how denial can destroy even the most deeply rooted bonds. Sister Wives, Kody reveals odd perk from mysterious work history in real-time post. Kody Brown's work history has always been somewhat of a mystery for Sister Wives fans, despite several mentions of his billboard sales through the years. He never offered a timeline for making a salary before landing his TLC series. We have seen Kody as a peddler at gun shows and social media posts. But everything he did to earn money seemed so sporadic. Some Sister Wives fans suggested in the past that he had an odd work ethic for a guy tasked with supporting 4 wives and 18 kids. Yet, in a recent online post, Kody decided to share details of his career, which surprisingly lasted more than a decade. Plus, he boasts about a memorable perk from that gig that still excites him today. Sister Wives, Kody Brown, once that 9-to-5 guy? Sister Wives fans describe Kody Brown as giddy these days, and they attribute this to his new TV gig on Special Forces. So, maybe this is why Kody decided to reveal a little more about his past career life leading up to Sister Wives. In a recent post, fans got to hear much more about his career in advertising. He mentioned his sales job several times on Sister Wives. And Kody also made a big deal about his days of selling billboards. But that is mainly because something happened between him and Robyn under one of his billboards. Kody declared that he and Robyn decided they were destined to be together under one of the billboards on his route. That particular billboard was isolated and his toughest sale, which he also mentioned on the Sister Wives show. Career explained. In the early 2000s, Kody said he was working for a conglomerate that sold signs. He traveled all over Utah and Wyoming selling neon signs, which sparked his neon sign collecting. After about 5 years peddling signs, he then started selling billboards, which was the advertising business that he says he loves. So, for about 11 years, right up until the time Sister Wives hit the screen, Kody sold signs and billboards. Kody is still excited about the biggest perk of his career in advertising. Kody Brown finally opened up about his 11-year career in advertising that started with him selling signs for businesses and eventually led him to selling billboard space. He said he thrived in sales and loved the job. While the Sister Wives fans knew he was a salesperson for billboards and signs, they had no idea if he did it for a month or a year. He never offered a timeline to his work history. But in a recent post he bragged about his decade-long sales gig. And at the same time, he threw one of his past clients under the bus. He recalls selling a beautiful neon sign to a man who owned a restaurant. And as the restaurant started to do well, the owner opened his eatery in several other locations. Kody chuckled and said the guy was a bit ahead of his time with the projected customer base, so the restaurant went belly up. But Kody couldn't get the sign he sold the owner of the restaurant out of his head, because he loved it. Kody's still euphoric over this perk. In this real-time post, Kody refers back to season 19, where he had Robyn and the kids sightseeing in Wyoming while there for Garrison's funeral. On that episode, we watched as Kody brought them to 2 places to show off his signs. Robyn and her kids looked bored as Kody rambled on about his signs. But the Sister Wives patriarch is so proud of those signs that when the owner of the restaurant went out of business, Kody asked his boss if he could have the large neon sign from the restaurant. Apparently the company that Kody worked for took back the sign because it was a lease. Kody's boss said yes, he would only have to pay for the transformers, which they had planned to recycle into other signs. In this real-time post, Kody coos and purrs over this sign, which he took home to their now famous Sister Wives house in Lehi. There, it proudly hung in the backyard. But they had no room for this big piece of advertising when they moved to Vegas, so he either sold it or gave it away, he wasn't sure. So there you have it, according to the sister wives' father of 18, he was gainfully employed for almost 11 years in the advertising business of billboards and signs. And the highlight of his time there seems to be that sign he got because of some guy's bad luck with his restaurant expansion. Sister Wives star opens up about loyal ride or die friends after family rift. A star of TLC's Sister Wives is leaning on their loyal friends after years of family fallout. On Instagram, Kody Brown's first wife, Meri Brown, shared a post honoring her small circle of ride or die pals. The women have been an integral part of Meri's life for years, helping her navigate life after polygamy. She shared 2 images alongside the women, one of which is her closest friend, Jen Sullivan. Meri opened up about her feelings about these warriors in a caption accompanying the photos. Gia Giudice seemingly shades Special Forces co-star Kody Brown ahead of Season 4. Gia Giudice hinted at tension with Special Forces, World's Toughest Test Season 4 co-star Kody Brown while sharing insight into her friendships with her new boot camp buddies. Gia Giudice is dishing on her new boot camp buddies. 1 week after it was revealed that the next gen NYC star is joining Fox's grueling reality TV series Special Forces, World's Toughest Test alongside mom Teresa Giudice, the 24-year-old shared insight into the special bonds she formed with her fellow Season 4 castmates. I can't even name one person that I really did not get along with on this cast, Gia reflected during the August 7th episode of her Casual Chaos podcast. There were definitely some people that would get under your skin a little bit, and you guys will see that on the show. The Real Housewives of New Jersey alum went on to shout out many of her supportive male co-stars by name, including Andrew East, Randall Cobb, Eric Decker, Johnny Manziel, and Nick Young. And although Gia didn't confirm exactly which cast member rubbed her the wrong way, many fans were quick to speculate that she was seemingly referencing Sister Wives star Kody Brown. You guys have all been talking about him already, Gia added. So, I'm sure you could assume who it is. Drama aside, the Bravo-celebrity continued, but the rest of the cast was really amazing. Everyone was so strong, so motivating. And I think we all motivated each other in some way. I would say we were a really strong team. One co-star Gia connected with the most throughout the death-defying challenges? Podcaster Brianna Chicken Fry LaPaglia. I could not have done it without her, Gia gushed. We really motivated each other and stuck it through together. She's amazing. She is one of my friends for life. As for what it was like surviving boot camp with her mom, Gia called filming the show with Teresa a once-in-a-lifetime experience. It's not every day that you get to say that you have done some of the craziest tasks and challenges with your mom, she said. This is definitely an experience that I will hold very close to my heart and remember forever, that I was able to do this with her. Keep reading to meet the entire Season 4 cast of celebrities. Kody Brown's Special Forces gig sparks negative buzz about Sister Wives' future. Kody's leap to a new TV competition has viewers wondering if this marks the end of Sister Wives. Sister Wives fans are questioning the series' future as Kody Brown joins Season 4 of Fox Special Forces, World's Toughest Test. TLC has confirmed that Season 20 of the long-running reality series has already been filmed, but Kody's leap to a new TV competition has viewers wondering if this marks the end of Sister Wives. On August 8th, Kody shared an Instagram message with details of his new role on the demanding celebrity competition series. He posted a reel from the upcoming season, with an accompanying caption that read, "This was the most exciting experience of an age. Tune in and watch me and my peers suffer. Wanna see me cry? No, like full-on sobbing." This rare social media post surprised many Sister Wives fans, who believed Kody was still contractually obligated to TLC and therefore, would be unable to film for another network. This led to online chatter about the show's future. On Reddit, fans speculated about why Kody would join another reality show if Sister Wives was still filming. They shared their theories in a thread about the new series. Robyn Brown from Sister Wives has revealed her true self and the fallout has been epic. After a season defined by divorce, distance, and dysfunction, Sister Wives Season 19 closed with a surprising twist. Robyn Brown is still standing, more central, more secure, and more unapologetic than ever. While Meri, Christine, and Janelle chart new lives post-Kody, Robyn has remained firmly by his side, quietly emerging as the last wife, and perhaps the one who got everything she wanted. What began as a rocky chapter for Kody and Robyn has now shifted into a new reality, one where she no longer hides her role in the family's unraveling. Robyn Brown got what she always wanted. During the Sister Wives Tell-All, Part 3, Robyn finally admitted that she has been Kody's favorite all along. For years, this was the central conflict of the show, as Kody's first 3 wives felt neglected due to his overwhelming prioritization of Robyn's needs and demands. During the early episodes of Sister Wives Season 19, Robyn admitted that she was struggling with monogamy. According to the reality star, she wanted the former wives to work things out with Kody so they could go back to being one unit again. However, when that didn't happen, she started feeling stuck in her marriage. However, in the tell-all, all of her past statements came crashing down when she revealed that she was, indeed, treated better than her former counterparts. While speaking to host Sukanya Krishnan, Robyn admitted that when she and Kody travel together, she gets the luggage rack to put her belongings on. On the other hand, when both Janelle and Christine went on trips with their shared husband, their bags would be placed on the floor while Kody took the rack. According to the former sister wives, they felt extremely disrespected in these moments because Kody only cared about his own comfort. However, the fact that he behaved differently with Robyn was a direct confirmation of his bias. During the interaction, fans couldn't help but notice the smug look on Robyn's face. To make things worse, she downplayed her former sister wives' feelings and claimed that it wasn't a big thing. Since the breakdown of their plural family, Robyn has not been in touch with any of her former sister wives or their children, which goes to show that all of this was her attempt to avoid scrutiny. Robyn and Kody Brown are happily monogamous. Now that Robyn knows things aren't going back to the way they were, she's not trying to hide that she was always content with the toxic dynamic. Robyn's goal of becoming Kody's primary wife had been achieved way before the divorces, the minute Kody started paying less attention to his other families to ensure her happiness. Now, Robyn doesn't have to pretend to be clueless about it. A May 2025 Facebook post shows the couple in Idaho Falls, and they seem to be extremely happy together. Not to mention the $2.1 million home the couple is currently residing in. The big purchase came after the reality stars sold their home in Flagstaff, California, in late 2024, were rumored to have been forced to sell their home because they could no longer afford it. However, considering that they made a hefty profit on it and got their new home soon after, they seem to be living a pretty comfortable life. As per In Touch, they sold their old place for $1,775,000 and later purchased their new, 7,884 square foot home with 6 bedrooms and 7 bathrooms, which was a major upgrade. Since Kody currently only seems to be financially supporting his and Robyn's family, he may be facing fewer financial obligations compared to before. Robyn's spending habits haven't gotten any better. During an episode of Sister Wives Season 19, Janelle opened up about the financial dynamics within the family and revealed that Kody would often withdraw funds without telling anyone else. While Kody liked to portray Janelle as the one in charge of the family's finances, she confessed that she was nothing but the bookkeeper, and Kody had all the control. While Janelle and Meri fought for their fair share of Coyote Pass land due to Kody's financial mismanagement, Robyn was exposed to have spent a considerable amount of their money on her strange obsession with dolls. The reality star spent $60,000 on collectible dolls and accessories in 2024 alone, as per Ashley's reality roundup. The Etsy account that was alleged to have been Robyn's is still active, which means that her unusual passion has never quite taken a back seat, regardless of all the trouble the rest of the family ever had to face. Sister Wives star Janelle Brown's 2025 detox could change her life for the better. Will she return for Sister Wives Season 20? Sister Wives Season 19 has been all about Kody Brown's ex-wives finding themselves anew after their divorces, and Janelle Brown is taking that to a whole new level with her plans for 2025. Throughout Sister Wives Season 19, Janelle has been dealing with some issues that have changed her perception of Kody, Robyn Brown, and Meri Brown. While Kody and Janelle's marriage wasn't something either of them felt could be saved after a massive fight that revealed the way they truly felt about one another, Janelle chose to end their 30-year marriage after some serious consideration and deep soul-searching. Janelle Brown shared her 2025 detox plan on social media. She's ready to remake her life this year. Although Janelle has been open about her plans in the past, her vulnerability about her 2025 roadmap has been enlightening. Janelle shared that she'd chosen a word of the year for her plans for 2025, revealing that she'd be working through a plan to detox her life. Working through her mental and physical health, her spirituality, and her intentionality, Janelle shared that she wanted to be committed to making a better life for herself in the new year. Though things have been